Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is me, Stolson. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things I want Nerf / Hasbro to do because they're just cool ideas. I have 2 ideas for their website and 3 ideas for attachments and blasters and whatever. So let's get right into it. Starting off with number 1. On their website, they should have a little thing where people can just send in ideas, like what I'm doing now, and give them ideas for stuff and be able to just connect with the community, because Nerf has just been screwing up a lot lately with like Elite 2.0 and whatever. That leads into my next thing, number 2. They need to stop cutting the costs and the corners, and just, they're cutting everything. It's just stupid. They could keep stuff like Alpha Strike, because having cheaper blasters could be helpful for people who can't afford things like, this or whatever. But you don't need Elite 2.0. No one's gonna buy that nonsense. Why buy like the turbine when you can buy the Stratohawk? It's the same thing, but it actually works and doesn't malfunction. Oh yeah, let's cut the blaster together. That's a good idea. And then you can't take them apart. That's stupid. So yeah, now we're gonna get into some blasters and attachment ideas. Mainly just attachments. For number 3, I have a cool like Shell Strike mini thing to attach to the blaster. I'll just show you. I drew these, by the way. So yeah, here's what it would look like. Basically, yeah, you're probably seeing all these lines. I'll get into that in a second. On top, we have one of these like attachment things. You might see it on like one of this, one of those. Then over here I wrote shell because it'll take shells. Then over here is a button, so that way you can press that and then just pop the shell out and reload. And then if you see these lines here, basically like here's the trilogy. It's got these like tiger stripe lines. That's what I was trying to draw, but I'm not the best artist, but I can draw stuff. So yeah, then we have the weird looking Elite grip, and then it'll be in the Elite line because all the shell stuff has been in the Elite line so far, so yeah. And I would call it the Blast Strike because, Nerf, they always have that strike in their name, and like all these names. Fire Strike, Reactor Strike, Vacuum Strike. Yeah, you know that. Then on the bottom I'd have a T-style priming handle, kind of like the Triad or a Jolt. It would be a Triad, but it would take shells and it would have that thing on top. Then I drew a front view because it would be able to be front loaded. Kind of like this. You can just front load it and then you can fire it. They've done this with the Shell Strike, so yeah. That would be my shell attachment. Number 4. This was going to be everyone's favorite, so either number 4 or number 5, I don't know. You exploit whatever your favorite is. For number 4, I have a blaster integration idea. This thing. So, basically, on the top, we have one of these things. And you'd attach this to like a bottom rail of a blaster. Then we have these little adjustment things. You press the button, you can adjust them into like notches, like the Raider stock, or anything that can be adjustable. Then, below that, on the side, we'll have a side rail, because tactics. Then on the bottom of that, we have another one of these things on the bottom, so you can attach this to a blaster. So you have your like Maverick down here, and then you have like your Stratohawk up here. And yeah, that's how that would go. And that's my integration idea. Then for number 5, we have an afterburner attachment. Yeah, this is pretty cool. In the back, we'd have one of these little attachment things, so you can attach this to a blaster. Then you're probably looking at the grip. Since this will be in the Modulus line, or maybe even Ghost Ops, if Nerf will do it. Modulus blasters usually have like those little holes in the grip, and that's what that would be. Then, over on the top, we'd have a rail, because tactics. Now, this isn't what it would look like on the inside. I just drew that so I can figure out what the like external stuff would look like. But the flywheel cage would be compatible with the Strife one, so that way if you have like a worker one for the Strife, you can just swap it out, making it more, you can mod it a little easier. Then right here would be the battery area. I know theoretically it won't be able to fit, but this is not supposed to be scaled. For example, this grip looks tiny. Obviously Nerf can make it bigger, but the battery area can be bigger. This whole thing can be bigger. It's all on Nerf, really. Then we have the rev trigger here with a little extension thing. Then over here we have a sling mount. You can attach stuff on there for whatever reason. Then on the front we have an inch attachment lug like this. You can attach stuff. Then below that we have a little nub. It's not here. See, on this barrel, so it has that little nub in here. So longer barrels would have that little bump in there. Then they would go in the little hole here, and then it wouldn't be able to wiggle around. That's what that would have right there. And that's my little afterburner attachment. And that would be my 5 things. I'd have 2 website things. I'd have a shell attachment or shell blaster attachment. Then I'd have an integration attachment with slides so you can customize it if you have like a smaller or bigger blaster. Then for number 5, I have an afterburner attachment, which you can attach on to, like, let's say I have a Recon, and like the Recon's got like 40 FPS or something, and that's like all you got. So you want to go to Nerf war still. So you buy the afterburner attachment for like, what, 20 bucks. And then you just hold that down and you just prime fire. It's pretty smart attachment. Nerf just won't do anything. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.